Hey, what's up, guys and gals? It's Friday night. I'm home. I just got done writing a workout for a friend of mine. Got a little workout in tonight. It's funny, like I'm learning how to live slow tempo and slow pace. Like all of my life, like I really realized that I'm always out there racing and trying to just like get busy and keep my mind busy. Because what I realized over these past couple weeks, actually over the past year, and I'm really into this right now, and that's why I'm making this video, is controlling your mind, controlling your thoughts. Like, through this year, I've been calling it the boogeyman, and I wanted to get deeper into it, and I wanted to explore, because like that's something that's made me an addict in my life. It's made me not really stand on my own 2 feet. It's made me not have a relationship with myself. And I really believe that's where it's all coming from. I believe it's from my mind. I believe because, fear, no matter how somebody acts, we all handle fear differently, but I think we're all running around here with a lot of fear, and then we're just trying to survive and like whatever. Like our mind is actually built to protect us, so if we put that fear and that fear is there, it's going to do everything in its power to protect us, and it runs wild with us. For me personally, I would create these scenarios in my head, and then the people that are in the scenario, like I'm creating these scenarios and making things true, and they're not even true. We get like 60,000 thoughts a day. Now, I'm not sure about the percentage of how many of them are true, but I know not very, very many of them are, and I'm trying to learn how to like come from here, from my heart, rather than here. And that's what it is. I'm trying to learn how to control my mind, get out of my own way. And I believe sincerely that's a huge part of why I did struggle with so much addiction in my life. And I did constantly run. I have so much knowledge and I've learned so many things over these years, but the main ingredient that I've been missing is self-love. A lot of people struggle with self-love. I struggle with it to the max. I wouldn't even sit down and like do my dishes, things like that. I was always on the go. And then I've always put myself in a situation where, honestly, like women, like they would help keep me up. You know what I mean? They would keep my apartments clean and stuff like that. And I was never really built for like a fair, balanced, regular relationship. And that's what I've learned over the past year. I'm learning how to be in a relationship, with myself. And then that relationship that I have with myself, that time I enjoy by myself, as I learn how to meditate, as I learn how to show up for myself, as I learn how to do my everyday things for me. Like I like my alone time as well, you know what I mean? And then when I get to share it with somebody, I appreciate it that much more, So I really wanted to share this video today and let you guys know where I'm at and let you guys really kind of know the direction that I'm going. I have a business and stuff, and right now it's all basically physical fitness, but it's so much more than that. Third element, it's mental, physical, spiritual. And I've been talking a long time that I want to bring those other components to life rather than just the physical. But I had to get there myself, man. I had to see it and understand it and really get it. And a huge part of this is somebody really, really close to me has kind of pushed me into the point where, like, not pushed me, but they encouraged me and showed me that there's another side of this, I've always had real good insight, but maybe not real good work ethic, And they showed me that. And I went back to school. Like, I'm taking an accounting class. In January, I want to go and I want to take a business class, and I thought it was going to be easy. I just had a notebook. When I went there the first day, they were like, you got to buy a book. I was like, buy a book? The book was $285. That's insane, you know what I mean? But I have it. And honestly, I got a 41% on my first test. It's an eye-opening experience for me. It's going to take work, and by putting that work into my school, I'm learning to put work into my business. But the only reason I even know what this work thing's all about is because I've worked real hard for a year into a relationship, you know what I mean? I put all work into that, because when you feel it, you work it. And through that journey, like I've learned so much, and I'm very grateful for that, you know what I mean? And I'm going to take that, and I'm going to take what's in front of me, and I'm not saying I'm going to become $1 million, could, but I got to decide what I want in my life, you know what I mean? And what I want to do. I know I want to help other people, and I know that the physical component is great because it gets your body moving, and when your body gets moving, it's the old saying, you can't think your way into right acting, you have to act your way into right thinking. And that's what's great about that physical piece with the weights and the cardio and anything. Just getting your body moving. Even if you go for a walk around a block, you feel better about yourself, And that's what it's all about. So through this school, this school is really waking me up, This relationship taught me how to really invest and put work in. And now I'm learning how to put that work into myself because, I was needy in a sense, you know what I mean? Not just to the relationship, but to everything, to my business. I always have people kind of like holding me up and helping me get to that next level. And there's still remnants of that, you know what I mean? Because I'm really just coming to the conclusion and I'm really just learning how to do the work. So my point is, this is kind of an intro, I think, of like what I'm interested in doing in the future with the fitness, getting out of your mind, knowing what's going on in your mind, not letting the boogeyman give you one idea and then drag you in the pit, and then another idea comes and it drags you in the pit, and before you know, you have 5, 6 crazy conversations going on with yourself, you know what I mean, that don't even exist, and you're missing the moment, you know, and then we're carrying that guilt from yesterday, we're carrying fear for tomorrow, and we're trying to control outcomes. Like I'm learning, don't control an outcome. Wizard of Oz, like I've always said that, the Wizard of Oz, you know what I mean, and kind of find out, I knew it in words and I knew it in theory, but I didn't know how to do it. You know, it's not about the odds. It's not about what the end result is. It's about the journey. It's about learning it. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of my fear personally, and I think everybody's fear, is fear of an outcome. We're looking for an outcome. Oh, this, that. No, the outcome's unimportant. If you do the right thing daily, day in and day out, the outcome will just come. And it's going to be wilder and bigger than the dreams that you even have. You can't even imagine how great it's going to be. So thanks for listening to me here on a Friday night. This is where I'm starting the journey with this. You know what I mean? I'm not making promises. I'm not doing this. I'm going to see where it evolves to. All I know is this is where I'm at. This is what I'm interested in. And I'm continuing and I'm learning how to show up for myself, how to love myself, and how not to let my fear and my mind dictate and control my life. No more. You know what I mean? You guys deserve better than that. I deserve better than that. Let's start that journey. Thank you.